People seriously have no idea how broken TikTok is right now, and today I'm about to prove it. Because in this video, I'm going to be exposing how one singular TikTok page made $30,000 by posting nothing but AI generated fruit videos. Yeah, you heard that right. AI fruit. And they ran up $30,000. And most people have no idea how simple this stuff actually is if you understand how TikTok works behind the scenes. You don't need to spend 10 hours a day creating content. You don't need a video editor. You simply just need to understand how to leverage trends. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how this page did it, why it worked, and how you can apply the same exact blueprint on your own TikTok account to start making money right away. So make sure you watch this video the entire way through, because once you see how they pulled this off, you're never going to look at TikTok the same again. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the AI page that I've been talking about. And if you already know how the creator rewards program works, you know that you get paid around $1 per 1,000 views, and even I've personally had some accounts over a $2 RPM. So I'm being completely generous here when I say that he made around $30,000, because he probably made more. Just off the top 3 pinned videos he has, he's already gotten over 20 million views. And these videos are completely made with VO3, and VO3 is a $250 software that I've personally used. And if we look at one of his first videos, I know all these are made with VO3 because if we look at the first video, you can slightly see the VO watermark in the bottom right corner right there. And for these top 3 pinned videos, he just cropped it out to where you couldn't see the VO watermark. But yeah, all these videos are completely generated with VO3. I still haven't heard of another software that can make videos exactly just like this. VO3 is $250 a month for a reason, because it's really good. And it can obviously get you a ton of views, as you can see right here. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys aren't going to want to spend $250 a month on a software to help make these videos. I completely understand that, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take this style and implement it in your own way to where you can still bank off of it without having to buy a software subscription. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's take a look at one of these videos so you guys can even know what these are in the first place.
Whoa.
But yeah, as you can see, these videos are simply just videos of fruit eating their own species, as you can say. Yeah, like a pear eating a pear, an orange eating an orange, an apple eating an apple. It's pretty simple the way he's making all of these videos. Like I said, he's just using VO3, and I'm sure he's using ChatGPT to help him prompt the video for VO3, because if you use ChatGPT to help you give you better ultra-specific prompts for the actual generation that you want, that's how you'll get such good quality of AI-generated content, is if you know how to prompt it properly. So what he's probably doing is he's using ChatGPT to help him prompt these videos to get the most realistic output possible. And then he's importing that prompt that ChatGPT helped him make into VO3, and VO3 is generating these almost perfect videos with the sound effects and everything. But like I said, you guys aren't going to have to buy that subscription if you don't want to, and you're still going to be able to make money off these videos if you implement it correctly. So let's jump right into how. So I'm not sure if you guys remember these AI Bigfoot vlogs, but these were also made by VO3. And so for example, what this account was doing to make money off of it without having to buy the VO subscription is he's turning it into top 5 Bigfoot vlog moments. So he's simply taking clips of other AI generated videos, throwing it into his own mix of top 5 of those clips, and he's obviously getting these clips from different videos, that way it's original content. And he's probably also throwing filters on it to help avoid any unoriginal content violations. And there's a few more things you can do when it comes to editing these top 5 videos with the AI generated clips that you're taking off the other accounts, because you're not having to pay for the VO subscription. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to show you guys the editing process so that you can make sure that you're bulletproof from any unoriginal violations, even though you're taking clips from other accounts. So yeah, what we're going to be doing here is top 5 clips like this, but we're just going to be using it with the fruit eating the fruit. But just so you guys can get an understanding of what the video is going to look like a little blueprint of how it's going to be formatted with the top 5 clips, just watch this video real quick.
Got me. Apparently I need a green card to vlog in this country. They said I'm getting shipped back to fucking Mexico. I'm not even from Mexico.
I kind of like this place.
I'm so fucking scared right now, guys. I think they think I drive a Hellcat. All right, boys. Fred just found a trail cam, and it's got footage of us. Bro, it's got flash on too. We're so cooked.
Let's see what Forest Crimes got caught.
Alright, so you guys get the idea. Honestly, I don't want to waste any more time just watching that video, so I'm just going to hop straight into how you guys can edit these videos without getting hit by violations like I already mentioned. So the first thing we're going to do is obviously look for more videos of the fruit eating the fruit, and we're just going to download some of these viral TikToks. All you're going to want to do to download it is there's a few sites you can use, but you're going to copy the link, and you can either use cobalt.tools or Snaptic. Both of these sites work perfectly fine when importing a TikTok link so you can download the video, obviously without a watermark. So I'm just going to use Cobalt for this this example, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy the link to multiple TikTok videos with whatever you're trying to do top 5 of. Because let's say you guys just take the same exact clips from the same exact video, like 5 clips from a same top 5 clip video. You're a lot more prone to getting hit by a violation if you take all the same clips from, let's say, a top 5 video and you use those same exact 5 clips. So you're basically just avoiding it as much as possible from downloading multiple clips from different videos. All right, and now once you guys have all your TikTok videos downloaded with the clips that you're going to use, just import them into CapCut. And then the way we're going to get these clips individualized is we're just going to use this crop tool right here. And as you can see, you can sort of just crop the video to make it your own. So yeah, you're just going to want to repeat that process across any of the clips that you want to use. And obviously, like I already mentioned, you're going to want to take these clips from each and every video and take different clips from different videos. That way you can avoid unoriginal strikes as much as possible. All right, now I have the top 5 clips that I'm going to be using for this video. Now here's where some real sauce comes in to make sure you're bulletproof from any unoriginal content strikes. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to mute these videos even though they obviously have the sound effect of them eating the fruit. All this does is basically when you upload this video to TikTok, TikTok software can't track that it's the same audio from other videos. So you're basically bulletproofing yourself once again from unoriginal strikes. So what we're going to do to replace that is we're literally just going to go to chewing sound effects on CapCut, or you can just extract the audio from chewing sound effects off of YouTube. Either one works. All right, so now I have my sound effect and this is what the first clip looks like. Obviously it's not edited into a top 5 clips format yet, but this is just what it's going to look and sound like. So it's a completely new sound effect. And also what we're going to do to make this an entirely new video is we're going to click on this right here and go to this, and we're going to click mirror. And basically what this does is it inverts it. So now not only is it cropped from the other video, it's inverted, it has a new sound. And now one more thing we're going to do to make sure that we do not get hit with any violations to keep your account safe is we're going to add any of the filters that you want. And these are just going to go over the entire video because it honestly doesn't make too much of a difference to the viewer. The only thing this is helping with is TikTok software detection system. So that way TikTok understands that your content is actually edited by you and it's not unoriginal. So I'm just going to use the clear. All right, boom. So now all of this is basically original. I'm just going to have to invert every single one of these now. So now I'm just going to copy and paste this sound effect and add it over to where every time a fruit is eating a fruit. All right, so now that we have everything laid out, all we're going to do now is put it into a top 5 clip format. And doing this makes your video even more original than it already is with all of these effects on it. What we're going to do is copy and paste every single one of these clips, and we're going to basically put a second layer under it like this. And we're going to click the second layer and zoom it in. That way what we can do here is go to the effects tab and search up blur, and we can drag the blur effect on that bottom layer. And I usually drag a few of these blur effects on and drag it all the way so it's as blurry as possible on the bottom. And now I'm just going to repeat that for every single one of these clips. And all this does, as you can see now, our clips are basically blurry in the background. All right, now that we have that all laid out, what I'm going to do now is for every video on this top layer here, all I'm going to do is make it a bit smaller so I can fit the top five title at the top, and obviously the numbers on the side for the top 5 clip names. You're just going to want to drag these clips around 3/4 to the bottom of the video. That way you can fit everything in your screen, just like this. And now obviously all we're going to do is add a title. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure it's a bit eye-catching, where you obviously don't want to use the most basic text. All right, so now I have my numbers laid out and my title on the screen. All we're obviously going to be doing now is adding the name of the fruit to every clip. That way the viewer knows which one we're ranking it at. So I'm going to go ahead and add those right now. And then you guys do want to make sure that when you're adding these texts to pop up on the screen, you want to time it to where it goes to the next video. So just make sure you're dragging it right here. For example, for this blackberry clip, I obviously wanted to switch to number 3 right here as soon as my video hits blackberry, to say blackberry for number 3. So all I'm going to do is go to right here, copy and paste the text from before and add blackberry. And so as you can see, it just pops up on the screen as soon as it hits this video. Just like that. All right, now boys, the final thing you can do to just add the icing on the cake for your video is for each and every one of these names that come on the top 5 clips. I'm just going to add an animation to each one just to make it look a little bit more fancy. And I'm going to do the same thing for when these images pop up. It really doesn't matter which animation you choose. Pretty much all of them work and look pretty fancy. And now for the one final thing I'm going to do to add the finishing touches, since this animation comes in right here at the very beginning, I'm just going to add a whoosh sound effect. It really just tops the entire video off with everything you need. And now once you've done all that, your video is completely original and done, and you can upload it to your TikTok page. But this is what it should look like. And And then obviously once you guys get into the creator rewards program at 10,000 followers, you would want to start posting these videos as top 10 or top 15 clips. That way you could hit past that 1 minute mark. Because once you join the creator rewards program where you're getting paid for your views, just like the account was that we were just reviewing, your videos have to be over a minute long to qualify. But if you just watched my last YouTube video, you know that making your videos over a minute long really does nothing but benefit you. Because what TikTok ultimately cares about is making money, and they make more money the longer you keep people on the platform. So if you keep people on your video for longer than somebody else does, they're gonna push your video more than they push theirs. All right, so for those of you who have actually made it this far in the video, I'm gonna keep it straight up and honest with you. Most of the people who watch these videos don't actually implement what I'm saying, but the people who do get results like this. I might be the first person to tell you this, but just watching YouTube videos and not doing anything is not gonna get you anywhere, and I know it fills your dopamine because I used to be the exact same way. It wasn't until I actually started implementing the things that I was learning from people, from courses, from mentorships, from whatever. Literally nothing changed for me until I started implementing the things that I was trying to learn. By the way, if you don't already know who I am, I'm literally just a 19-year-old who decided to start posting TikToks and see if I can make money from it. Started doing this back when I was in high school, and now I've made over 6 figures just from TikTok alone. So with that being said, I have a few more spots open in my one-on-one inner circle, and I'll have the link to that down below in the description. I'm also going to have the link to my premium and my free community down below. If you guys had any questions, definitely just hit me up in the free community and text me on Discord. I'm very quick to respond on there. But yeah, once again, implement what I showed you in this video and you will see results. You can text me in the free Discord. I'll literally get back to you and help you throughout the entire process. So yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe because I'm going to be uploading a ton of more value just like this. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.